Hello and welcome, this is Mousegunner, and we're back for some more Warhammer 40k Gladius. Okay, let's see where we want to move this particular... I mean, really, I just want to go and gather up as many of these resources as I can with these two guys, so we'll keep them together. So they can work together. Okay, we're going to move there. Yeah, once we get these guys moved up, this will be a fairly substantial force. I forgot how many guys I have down here. Heavy weapon squads ready to go, and they're all high level too, so... quite nice. Okay, we have more infantry up here. So some of the force that I send up here will be responsible for holding these guys. I mean, we may not be that far away. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all I have to do is move right here, and I should be able to hit this guy. Have you move there. Hit the boys. We'll move the other one into the woods here. So, back. Now, I like the idea of weakening units. So, if I can't get the kill, I'm gonna try and reduce them in numbers. Your guys' job, fight. Unless we do want to make a push here, because I could. Theory put up a decent fight, but again, if the Space Marines back off, they could let me get murdered again. That happened to me once already. I don't think I want to let that happen again. So for now, you guys are just going to hold your ground. You sit tight and heal. Tight as well. Okay, choose research. So we just got this. And advanced tech priest engineers the ability to boost damaged vehicles. I skipped over this particular vehicle. Your unit with formidable strength that also boosts nearby allied tank. This definitely could help us. What else we got? Building constructs new buildings and generates influence. Tile acquisition radius of cities. Honestly, out of all these things, this is the thing that's most attractive to me. Getting that infantry armor. Yeah, let's get that. I mean, I've kind of set up a lot of my tech to make my infantry pretty elite. I think this just goes further along that line. And it's not something I have to build, so that's good as well. Yeah, at this stage, I don't think we're going to be seeing a whole lot happening down south, so I'm just going to focus entirely on the north here. Yeah, as I thought, the Space Marines are just going to back off. No, they're moving this guy up in. So maybe it would have been an alright idea to come in here and fight, but your orcs are just going to back off anyway. Here we go. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these guys can just barely hit. We may be able to finish this guy off with one of my infantry. I'm going to think about that, of course. before I do it. We may be leaving some guys out to dry, but we have at least 3 infantry here, so we could back up the push pretty strongly, I would say. Let's focus down here in the south, though. So, and part of the problem is I want to keep moving here. I would be willing to move like this, because it's not like we're getting that far anyway. Open fire. This unit, though, I'd very much like to capture some resource. So we got food and food. So in both cases, let's get this one first. And we're denying the enemy resources. Makes me happy. Okay, so similar idea here. We're going to move up slightly, but also still attack this. Guys are going to move up. Got crack grenades available, so I'm going to use them. That just puts it, you know, barely at that point where we're still alive. Go ahead and hit it now. That should finish it. Then the hero. Honestly, a drive up this way does make a certain amount of sense, because we are, like, clearing out the enemy as we go, so... have you heal in that position. As much as this might be an alright move, I think it's a little on the ballsy side, to the point where you don't know where the rest of the enemy is, and these guys can do pretty heavy damage in close, and they definitely will be able to get to me. So maybe hold that thought. Move here instead. Okay. Got more resources to capture this way. Start moving that direction. Some of these, look at the damage we do now. Wow. That was at distance. Come in as support. Matter of fact, we can just kill these guys straight away. Lone fortress all by itself. There. There. When we eventually get these forces where we need them, this is going to be good stuff for us. Guess we might as well get them somewhat close to the front line. I planned on putting them here, but we kind of blocked ourselves. Basilisk. We'll go ahead and move there. Again, I haven't really decided on whether I want to push here yet. Come back down where I know we have other units that still need to move, like for example this guy. You know, I don't think it'd be the end of the world pushing, so I'm gonna go for it. We need to get this guy some experience, so put him here. If he gets killed in the process, it's not the end of the world, because he's a low experience guy. You take a little bit of damage there. We could take these more experienced units and give him some cover. Put one in here in the woods. And we put the other one probably more out in the open. But let's put him here. That way this guy covers them. If they go hard after these two guys, these are my more experienced experienced units. We want to protect them a little bit more. They go after this guy. Well, it is what it is, but... Okay, and we'll have you skip for now. Trying to get things going. So... You discovered Thunderfire Cannon. Okay, infantry unit equipped with a cannon that provides long-range fire support. Where is that? Bumped me over here. I mean, I'm assuming that's something that oh, there it is. Yeah, that's something my allies built. Not sure it's something I would necessarily care about. So the ore extractor is built. We have the 85 ore. Really want a tank. So I'm going to go with this first rather than building the Cult Mechanicus first. We should recoup our ore fairly quickly, I think. But I want a tank. Give me a tank. We could also use the Edict, eat things up. I have a lot of influence, so I don't see a reason not. Okay. Oh, what else do we need to order here? Maybe I finished the infantry building? No? Oh, this. Okay, yeah. Well, the only thing we can do is acquire a tile, so I might as well acquire the tile without the food. I already kind of talked about that. Alright. Go ahead and end the turn. We'll focus... Honestly, we have a little bit more of an area to focus on, but we'll focus like this. And of course, the Space Marines are going to back off, providing me no support, and then the enemy's going to come rushing in here. So we're going to get attacked pretty heavily. Hello. Not sure this guy has attacked yet. Probably will. Interestingly enough, he moved there and attacked there. These guys may not have rapid fire, though. Okay, well, definitely we have a lot of enemy in my face right now, and... we could stand and fight. I don't know how wise that would be. Honestly, this guy's probably more worth attacking right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my units kind of back to attack here. We really don't want them to be able to take out my heavy weapons squad. Means I am pulling support away from this. Space Marines are kind of taking the cover that I would prefer to have. This guy is definitely going to move back. This is a lot of damage, so I feel like we have to do it. Fortunately, we can't really support. If I can move here, we might even be able to kill that guy, but it's gonna happen, I don't. So maybe moving back to the woods here would be a good idea if we're gonna want to stick this fight out. But this stage, I think we could be overwhelmed very easily. So probably not the best idea. So instead, I'm gonna move to this woods here. I think we made our move. We did some damage. Now they're going to have to deal with the Space Marines too. These guys are just meant to hold the line at this. Well, I'm going to try and move in to support. You know what? We can get in here with these guys. I mean, they're kind of beat up, but now I think it's a good time to make this move. Got crack grenades. I'll get the finish. Level up. As does a lot of other people in the area. Cool. Okay. think you are just going to sit tight, because I assume that these Space Marines are going to move at some stage. So we want to be able to fill their where they leave. So I'm going to skip you. Okay. Move there. I have some heavy fighting here in the near future. Just give me power, right? That's not a bad thing. Let's have somebody that just barely gets there. I think denying the enemy resources is a fairly good idea. There may be more of those hounds in the area, so we'll have one guy go in and capture, and then the other guy kind of cover. Move into the woods here. Okay, we most have all this discovered. You are going to sit tight. Woods. Yeah. I don't know if this is a wise move, but I'll take it. Yeah, let's go into the woods here. It's as close to taking whatever this resource is. Have a new Imperial Guard unit. All right, time for another turn. So we'll focus here, where it seems like we know there's a fair number of units here, but that guy's going to back off. That's not too surprising. It did pretty heavy damage to him. Oh. This guy moved in to attack the city, so we really do want to support him. Matter of fact, the Space Marines taking the front line is fine with me. Got some action going on over here. Okay, we're gonna have some... Ooh, what is this? That looks scary. Mech guns. Take a look at those. So they've got 6 armor, quite a lot of hit points. They have tractor cannon, armor penetration of 4, which is fairly good. Range is 2, damage is 7.2, so yeah. Armored anti-air unit. Okay. We're definitely going to have some fighting on our hands this turn. Now the city has mostly recovered. Fortunately, you are the one that's here that could step into the city. You're the one that's beat up. Have you sit and heal. Much as you could come into the city right now, probably not a good idea. Have you go back and get healed. I'm going to put infantry here just in case we do have the opportunity to move into the city. If the Space Marines continue to move up, we could fill in behind them, give them some support. Honestly, this Basilisk, I'm going to try and give some support in here, do some damage. The other one I think I'll fire on the city. Let's split our attention here. Clicking on that guy on accident. Fire away. Hopefully we'll eventually be able to knock this city down a peg. Still have a lot of orc presence to deal with in this area, but I think we can manage it. Clearly this brighter red orc faction, I mean it's not faction, but the AI that is the brighter red, they've had more opportunity to build up their forces, where we have kind of kept these guys from expanding for the most part, so they haven't been as much of a threat. So yeah, they're going to be the real ones we have to contend with. But now that we have the Space Marines here with us and in decent numbers, I don't know how difficult it's going to be at this stage. But in any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.